Hi, George Bruno here, also known as the Sultan of Silver, and here are some thoughts, some reminiscing on the past year of the first YEARD I've ever had. So it's going to be kind of rambling, but I think it'll be useful for you. I just answered some questions from messages, 600 questions that I found on my YouTube channel that I didn't even know were there. I thought I was just answering comments underneath the videos. I didn't realize that people could actually message me like an email. So I'm getting back with them one at a time. But someone asked me, how do they get their beard like mine? One of the things I like to say is that my beard is probably the most beautiful thing I ever had without working at it. Everything else you got to work for. This is just something I do naturally. It's actually about what I don't do to it. Most of my frustration came from when I was doing stuff to it. So now I have the raw material to do what I want. For instance, the shape that you see. This is pretty natural. It's a humid day. It should be out to here, coming like this. The balm has brought it in. I like a longer beard. See the side beard? And I like it kind of coming out and cascading down the front of my chest. This is what I wanted. I identified my beard goal. When somebody sits in my chair, I always say, what is your beard goal? What is your mustache goal? If they don't know, then we go through what I think is the best database for big beards. And that's on Instagram, and it's the channel called Beard for All. Beard, the number 4, all. And just scroll through it and look for people with similar skin colors, similar hair colors, similar facial shape, similar length of neck, and then you start looking at their beards. You can't, for instance, you can't be unrealistic with your growth pattern. If you have a patchy beard, you're not going to end up with a beard like this in 6 months. It's not going to happen. You might have to grow it out for 2 years. I don't know, and it still won't look like this. There's guys who have salt and pepper hair who want a completely white beard like mine. I don't color this like many guys do. This is my natural color. It just happened naturally. Remember, hair grows from the inside out, so whatever you do for your skin, for your health, your hair is automatically going to benefit. I have been taking hair vitamins, a very proprietary blend that I actually make a tea out of, and I'll share that with you. I've been telling everyone I'm going to share that with them. And it has actually accelerated the growth far beyond what I ever thought. Hair grows about ½ inch a month, and I was measuring literally 3/4 to an inch certain months, depending on how much more I was exercising. And I do find that the more I exercise, the faster the hair grows, which means the more blood flows, the more oxygen is reaching the follicles, the more my beard grows. But this is what I want to do. This shape that I have right here was put into my beard when my beard was here. If you look back on my Instagram early, that shape, I had my beard trimmed probably 6 times. I did it 4 times myself, and I had my barber that I go to do it twice. I jacked it up 4 times. I messed up my own beard. And I cut beards for a living, which shows you that even you can't cut your own beard, even if you're in the business. You can't do it, because I don't have a 360-degree view of what my beard looks like. So when I had Drew do it, he did a great job. But my beard, this shape that you see, was put in when my beard was here, and then basically just grew to this. Now I don't do any trimming at all, and I might actually just go in for like a once-a-year beard trim, just to tune it up a little bit. But I have no plans on cutting my beard at all. I think I'm done shaving and trimming forever. I really like it. It's cool in the summer. It's warm in the winter. My stash, I like it long because I like doing this, or blending it into the beard. So you have multiple options. So this is what I would say to those who want a big beard. Focus more on beard care, not beard shape. If I hit the reset button and was clean shaven today, I would just let it go for 1 year. I would never touch it. Nothing. No trimming, no lines, no nothing. I would never ever touch the darn thing. Literally, let it grow and let it flow. let it flow. Okay? You've heard me say, when in doubt, grow it out. There's nothing truer than that. Focus on beard and hair care and health, not shape. Focus on the shape after the raw material and the critical mass is there. That's my reflection back on 1 year of beard growing. I've had beards and facial hair my entire life, and this year I just let it grow, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I do things now with the big beard that I was never able to do. I can wear hats, any hat that I want, without being looked at as like a weirdo or people saying, hey, it's not Halloween. I can do things with my mustache that I never did before. I can put on a tux or a suit and it still looks phenomenal. I get compliments everywhere I go. Everywhere. Now, the people who know me as a clean-shaven guy, a generally good-looking fella, you know, with a decent face, half of those, I'd say 3/4 of those folks don't like it. I had to overcome them more than I had to overcome this. I'm happier with this than the people who know me are. You got that? You're going to have to overcome that. Your mama, your wife. If you're single, you will know this, that you're not going to attract women, I don't think. Now, I never had a problem attracting women or dating ever in my life. Grow a beard, all of a sudden it's like, stand back. That's what I've discovered. So I think it's the misconceptions that people have about beards, that they're dirty or sloppy or something like that. When I meet a woman and she says, can I touch your beard? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And she'll touch it. She'll say, wow, it's really soft. Or something like, it's softer than I thought it would be. I'm like, well, yeah, it's because I take care of it. What do you think? Do you think it's like a bale of hay or something on my face? It's growing out of my body. I take care of my body, so I'm going to have a healthy beard. So what else can I think about? Can I share with you about reflections on a YEARD? Overcome your doubts. Commit to yourself. I found a picture of, I'm trying to think of the guy's name, over a year ago, and I did a screenshot and I made it the wallpaper on my phone. So every time I turned my phone on, I saw a picture of this guy on my phone. And it just kind of was like a little encouragement. I wanted to grow my beard down to the 3rd button. That was my goal. Everyone who knows me knows 3rd button, top of a pocket on a dress shirt. I normally wear dress shirts to work. This is a day off, so I'm always wearing a t-shirt and just something to work around the house, whatever. But now that I reached my goal, I want to go further. And I think I'm going to give it another 6 months and see what happens. And then maybe another 6 months. I'm committed to another year of facial hair. But as long as I keep it healthy, beard care, not beard trimming. Because when your hair is long, when you have the critical mass, you can create shapes. See that? See the shape that I'm creating? There's nothing, I can put anything in my mouth now. Because this hair is long enough, and I have to thank Xanda for that, for helping me out with that, because I was obsessively trimming my mustache. And he kind of guided me, and once you let the mustache go, it will go to the side. And you can have your wings and your ribs and your corn in the cob. So don't worry about that. What else? Ask any questions about a YEARD down below. Don't send me private messages. Ask down below. Subscribe to the channel. I wish you would do that. I'm approaching 10,000 and I really appreciate it. 3 to 4 times a year I make a batch of beard oil. I'm on my 7th batch. They sell out within 2 weeks. I will be doing a video on my beard oil, and it's a proprietary beard oil. My 7th formulation, which helps stimulate hair growth and cleans your skin and is good for moisturizing. So I call it hair, skin, and beard oil. It's like a multi-purpose oil. And I'm going to be creating a balm for that as well. But I'm not going to be in the beeswax melting and oil mixing business. I'm going to leave that up to the Groomed Man Co. Beard Brand, Beard Baron, United Beard Nation. Those guys are in the business. I'm not in that business. I like offering something a few times a year, and it's something that works for me, but it's not my business. I'm in the hair business. I'm in the media business. As a professional YouTube content creator, this is my part-time job, and I thank you, my viewer. But ask any questions down below about YEARDs. A YEARD is a 1-year beard. You beardsmen already know that. Ask me about my experiences in the past year. Life experiences, not just the beard, but dating and life and relationships and doing business. I'm not private in the sense that I just work in a warehouse or I'm in, like where no people can see me. I'm very public. I have speaking engagements. I'm on television. I do commercials. I speak in front of people all the time. So I'm constantly in front of people. So I'm obsessed with making this beard look decent. Even when I, like I said, when I rock a suit or a tux, this needs to complement my message that I'm speaking. So you found me because you wanted to learn about beards or other issues, maybe some of my unique perspectives on life and peace and so forth. I think my beard has been a bridge to many other people across the world. Beards Without Borders has been beyond successful, and I thank you, all my bearded brothers and the sisters who actually watch this. I've always said that peace doesn't make headlines, but war does. And it would be kind of cool to see if peace, Beards Without Borders, makes the front page someday. Maybe you can help me make that happen. I'm reaching out to people all over the world, not just Americans. And I realized that about 2 or 3 months into my video series. And I appreciate all of you. Anyways, ask any questions. I'm happy to answer. Thanks a lot.